Hi, welcome back to the Aikido Virtual Dojo. And today we're going to be looking at Suwariwaza, sitting, Shomen'uchi, Nikyo, omote waza. And so this is a sitting technique. We're doing, beginning with a straight attack, Shomen'uchi, and moving into what we call Nikyo. This is a kind of a second control, connecting through the wrist. And so we'll be doing the omote waza where we stay in front of our partner, where we're able to move in to the space in front of our partner. Okay, let's take a look. Very beginning, as in most of the Suwariwaza techniques, we want to begin off the toes. So I begin without starting up, but more just sitting down, more relaxed. As soon as the technique begins, then we will move up onto the toes. Now in this particular technique for Shomen'uchi, the nage, or the person who's doing the technique, will initiate the contact. So I'll start with the Shomen'uchi, as a way to connect with my partner, and not waiting for his attack, but kind of calling it out and creating a connection. So when we move, as soon as I begin to move, we come up and we'll come up onto the toes. And that way from then on, then we can move in this position, depending on which technique we do. As we begin the Shomen'uchi Nikyo omote waza, we begin with the Shomen'uchi contact. But I can't move directly straight into my partner's center. It's just too strong, and I'm against him here. So in order to make this technique happen, as I connect with Shomen'uchi, I need to move offline. Okay? And this is affecting his center line here.
So as I connect here with a Shomen'uchi, I want to make a cut as if I was using a sword, cutting with a sword. And this movement connects into the center line of the sword. So this way, it will also bring his elbow up. So when entering, I can grab his elbow from underneath. And as I arrive here, I'm still cutting and connecting back into him. As I arrive at this place, I have two options to turn his wrist and grab the Nikyo. So one option is, I create a hook between my thumb and my fingers. I will move a bit down, and I will come back, taking his hand between my thumb and my fingers, and I get the Nikyo. The other possibility is to apply a little pressure on his wrist here, like this, and this pressure is actually turning his hand into my hand, and I can also grab the Nikyo here. So once I have a Nikyo grab here on the wrist, the next thing I want to do is to reinforce the connection with the doorward center line. And the easiest way to imagine this is to think that I want to connect his pinky finger to his nose. So as I hold the elbow and turn his hand towards his face, it connects into his center line. You can see the effect here. And this allows me to do the second spiral movement, which will bring him down on the tatami. Now from here, I can raise one knee up. And as I raise the knee, I lock his hand next to my hip here. So this way, I can hold him in this position, and he cannot really escape from this one.
For the pin, or the immobilization here, the first position we come into is the knee down and the foot forward, taking the first step of the immobilization, or the pin, in this way, having the arm folded into the hip. Okay? Then we can actually just do a simple pin from here. Okay? The second part then is dropping the knee down and letting this arm fall naturally back to the back arm. And this again would be a kind of a second step or a second pin. But from here we want to completely close the arm. So this hand here will come over and grab the gi or lock in the arm. And the second one is going to come and bring the arm nice and close to the body, where the arm is stuck up against the body now. So it's kind of become one thing. So wherever I move, the arm moves in this way. So we have this hand closing and this hand keeping the arm nice and close. And then from here, I want to sink and go through the arm down into the shoulder that way. So we're actually feeling and sinking down into the shoulder. After that, we can even start to lean towards the head.
If you like our video, give us a thumb up and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe to receive notifications about new videos being published. More information is available in the channel description as well as through the links section.